We're back again. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh. I appreciate you checking out the channel. I don't know if you noticed, but if you've watched any of the videos, you will notice that this is a slightly different setting for some of my videos. It's really because I'm just trying to test out some new locations and see if I can get some better sound so it doesn't sound as background noisy. So what we're doing today is we're going to do some reactions. This one's specifically to Game of Thrones. So this is House of Dragons. Chunk is helping me, in case you haven't seen him. Chunk is a huge Game of Thrones fan. Yes, he's a big Game of Thrones fan. Okay, you stay over there. You stay over there. So this is Comic-Con extended trailer for Game of Thrones House of Dragons. Now, to be fair, I have not watched the other trailer for House of Dragons. If this is the extended one, I did not see the normal one. But I was a big fan of Game of Thrones for the most part. I watched, well, I've seen the whole thing. But I've seen it very probably non-traditionally, I guess. I started with the first couple of seasons. My sister really got me involved with that one, and then I kind of had a big hiatus, and then just kind of caught up towards the end. But the stories are really cool, obviously. The ending for the last season, a lot of people had a lot of issues with that one. I was pretty satisfied through certain parts of it. I guess there were certain things that were rushed, and I don't know, I heard some things budgetarily, because I know that was a super expensive show, and it looked like it was for the most part, but some of the things kind of happened out of the order that I would have probably liked them to, but overall, I mean, I guess it was as good as they could do with what they had, so I was okay with it. But let's see what this is all about and see if this is actually something I'm going to watch, because I don't know if I have HBO anymore, actually, since this. It's not true. Peacemaker was on there. Peacemaker was awesome. Check that one out if you haven't before. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this one goes. And get it. So this is a prequel, right?
It's clearer than a memory. When I heard the sound of thundering hooves, splintering shields and ringing swords, and I placed my hand upon the Iron Throne.
Iron Throne still looks good.
That of your succession. The Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm. No one is vulnerable, too easily ended.
And who else would have a claim?
The firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen. I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter. Succession will be challenged. Knives will come out.
You are the king. Your first duty is to think of your wife.
Still looks good.
I have decided to name a new heir. I'm your heir. War is afoot.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
The lords of the realm bend the knee.
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne, because that is the order of things.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Your family has dragons. Their power men should never have trifled with.
CGI looks pretty good.
Birds are closer to gods than to men. If Rhaenyra comes into power, she can cut off any challenge to her succession. I am to inherit the Iron Throne. She will block my way.
Our hearts remain as one.
Our hearts will never one.
Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice?
They see you as you are.
August 21st. That's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. So, I mean, it looks good. It looks like Game of Thrones. Chunk thinks so too, right? Yeah, he says he thinks so too. So it definitely looks like Game of Thrones. Gets me back in the mindset of everything that Game of Thrones is just going for the Iron Throne. So I'm not super familiar. I don't know. I don't know if this was a book beforehand. I never read any of the books. I was going to. They were really big and thick, and it really might have helped because the hardest part for me with Game of Thrones was remembering who everybody is and all of the different families and stuff like that. Which, again, if you get 6, 7, 8 seasons, whatever it was, 7 seasons, 8 seasons, you get a lot of time to live in that and learn it a lot better. With this one, I say it looks like the last ones did. I think my concern is I don't know if that's enough to entice me back because I'm not a huge prequel person, especially in this case where, again, I don't know the setting for how far back it is, but I do know how it ends up in the future based off of the series I've already watched. So I guess I'll have to see. It looks like they're trying to play off a lot of the stuff that was really kind of successful with Daenerys and stuff like that, and but it also seemed like she was very, again, maybe I wasn't as much of a fan as I thought I was, and the fact that I don't know the backstory of the House Targaryen thoroughly, but I know there's a lot of the Mad King and stuff like that, so I don't know if this is building up to that or this is even before that, but it does have dragons, a lot of sword and sandal stuff, which I do appreciate. Does look like a lot of infighting, which is what Game of Thrones is, looking for power, and I'm just not sure if that's going to draw me in just yet, because I think I'm going to be reviewing some other movies today that reviewing the trailers for that also have dragons and sword and sandal that may not require me to learn a plethora of people and or really care about the struggle for the Iron Throne, especially because I know how it ends. But we'll see. Maybe I will give it a go. If I hear some good word of mouth, maybe another trailer if I watch it, but I'm always kind of timid about the trailers because I don't want it to show too much, but at the same time, if I'm not going to watch it, it doesn't really matter, so who knows. We'll probably give it a go. Junk, what do you think? Give it a go? He seems a little lackluster, so we'll have to see. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you know more about the story, about where this is in the setting of Game of Thrones. I'm pretty sure it's a prequel, but I don't really know who any of these characters are, so let me know if you're excited, if you plan on tuning in late August 21st. Alright, like, share, subscribe. Peace out.